Hey everybody, it's me, Pam, Dragon Moon Creations. Welcome back to my channel. I had to change my camera around a little bit, move it closer to me because I'm going to be working closer to me. But I wanted to show you what I've been working on. Now these are mini book covers, been best to print it on cardstock. That's not what it is. It's actually from my Porch prints, and they're little mini books. And these have been wreaking havoc on my arthritis, I can tell you that. And this is just not a good time, buddy. But they are really, really cute. I've got 3 of these pink ones. I ordered 3 different, maybe 3 different styles. I ordered the pink and I ordered these, and I'll show you. These are so, I mean, they're just so cute. See, this one was the first one I did. And I'm not going to say there's not a learning curve, not a big one, but it's called, I put this was A Visit from St. Nicholas, and it's the night before Christmas, and it is the entire book in there. And there's 3 little signatures that you fold up and glue in there, and each one of them, there's 2 like that, and this one I got a little bit too far to the bottom, but this one's got little pictures in it, like this. Yeah, like I said, these are from my Porch prints. And then there's another one, Visit from St. Nicholas, and another one like the other one, just like that. But those are the pink ones. And then I have these ones, and this was, this one actually has places to write in it. See, a little journaling book. And there's that one, this one, and it's a different pattern. And then this one, and it's a different pattern in there. Like I said, little journaling places. And I was sitting here and I just did put the last one together. It's clipped together drying, the way I clip it together. And they kind of fluff out a little bit after you've had them clipped closed. But this one's really cute. It's got, I mean, look at that. That's a book page with little candle on it. And then, so I'm just going to set that over there with the rest of them. Put Chip down, and I was going to show you, she has a video on this. Now, she has, you can go to her, her YouTube channel, and she has a video where she shows you how to do this. And I'm going to show you how I do it, and, I don't know, I'm going to sit down. You should be able to see most of what I'm doing. These were the books. I already did one and put it together, so I don't have to wait so long. I kind of like the Christmas one there. But, you know, I'm using this cutter. I kind of cut close, and then I then trim it down. Trim it down a little bit closer later as I get further towards the one that I want. Let's kind of do like this, see. Okay. Now this is the cover. I think I'm going to do this cover here. Because I'll do them all eventually. And they come with the pages, and the page, this you print out of cardstock, and I just use, 65-pound cardstock, and then these, you're supposed to print them on just regular printer paper, which is what I did. And this one again has the poem, A Visit from St. Nicholas, and then it has this, and then you get 2, when you buy it, you get 4 covers, and you get 4, 2 sheets of this, but it makes all 4 of the books, because each book takes 3 signatures. And then this one in particular, it came out with an extra page where it's just lined or just blank, so you could make one that's just blank inside. Okay, so I'm going to try to get down. My head may get in the way, because it's kind of, I have to line it up where it's going to cut this. And you could use scissors to do this. I use that to hold that down while I'm cutting. Some of them I've noticed aren't quite right, but I just ink the edges. I ink all my edges. I'm using tea dye Tim Holtz Distress Ink tea dye, and just kind of line that up on that cut line. Push that over there. Hold it down with that, and I do that. This cutter, it works really well. It just doesn't have those, between 3 and 4, it doesn't have any lines. 3 inches and 4 inches doesn't have any cut lines when you open up that little bar. Okay. Okay. Now, that's the book. That's the book cover. Put that there. And then I'm going to do this one. Same thing. I go through and I cut all the like spare edges off. Trying to show you that. Oh, I remember what I did with this one. I cut it with scissors, so it wouldn't be, so I wouldn't have to be so nerve-wracked. When I'm cutting something that I printed out and used ink and stuff, it racks my nerves. Whenever. Oh no, I was going to use this one. I like the Visit from St. Nick. Okay, and you just kind of, you know, same thing. Just kind of cut off those edges until, at least this is the way I do it. And I've done, well, you saw how many I've done. I've done 8 of them so far. Done 8 of them. So now I've got close enough to where, yeah, you can see me. And okay, close enough to where I can go ahead and line it up. Okay, that. And hold down. This one will slip if I'm not careful. And sometimes I've had to go a couple times to get it exactly where I wanted it to be. Or if it's not exact, like I said, if you ink the edges, you'll be okay. That might have been a little bit much. Okay. Now, over to the line. Line it up over there. Okay. I think it moved off the line. I really do. I'm going to do that one, see what happens. No, it did pretty good. Okay. I trim all of these edges off first, and then I cut the pieces apart, which actually is easier than doing this. Okay. And then I just line it up. It has these like little gray lines, and this one's pretty good. The one sometimes with when she tried to make the pages look like they were torn. When you go to fold those, you almost don't know where you are trying to fold those and get those even. So there's that one. And then we're almost done cutting. Almost done. Hold that down. I use it, just helps hold it down easy. Okay, and that we are done with the cutting part. Okay. Now, you got to make sure that these are in order, and then try to keep them in order. Okay, I'm going to show you this. All right, we'll ink it. And I'm not really hurrying for the, to show you, to make it, try to get through the video. Sometimes when you get to this part, you end up having to trim white space. At least I do. Okay, you just fold that over, and I think what I'm gonna do is ink the inside of that and right there. So if it does show, sometimes when you get it glued together, it will shift a little bit and you just trim it off, and she even said that. I'm just using Cosmic Shimmer acrylic glue. It is on par with art glitter glue. Make sure I get it down there, and where that spine's going to fold over. Yeah, I like the Cosmic Shimmer glue. I use a lot of it. Okay, get that like this. And then I go like this. For the cover. Nothing squished out, so put that back on. And while it's still wet, I don't think I did this one. While it's still wet, you go ahead and fold for the spine, because once it dries, it's a little bit stiffer. I just do like that, and then do like that. I have dried glue on my fingers. I'm not molting right there. Okay, and then do that. And then what I do is I kind of work it with my thumbs like this to put it back in its shape, because it is wet and it's just thin cardstock. Okay, do like that. Kind of do that a little bit more, and do that. If you hear something, it's my cats. They like to dig at the leg of my craft table like that. And do it again. Just kind of mold it. And what I'll do is I'll set this aside to dry in shape. I actually put it like between two things, not closed, but to where it will just dry in its shape. So I'll just take it and I just put it over here, and I'm going to bring one out that I did previously, the one I want to put this in, and then it's dry and there's its shape. And you can work with it a little bit more. I don't want it too sharp, you know. I'm not using that to make it really sharp, just like that. But we'll be putting this one actually says a visit from St. Nick, or a visit from St. Nicholas, and we're going to be putting it in that cover. I wanted to have that done. All right. My ink, all my edges. And I'm kind of hoping I don't run out of, I use my ATG gun, and I bet you anything I'm going to run out of glue, because I'm gluing these pages together with ATG. And a little tricky. I'm going to do that. I'm going to just show you how I start to fold. You just got to look for that fold. This one's easy. The ones that are like this, some of these, no, this one's easy. There's one there, I couldn't even see the line. But when I fold it over like that, I make sure it's even. And I don't use this on it either. And then I skip this one because she says do the accordion fold. I have found it's easier to do that one. And do this one. And then do this one. Get it over here, make sure it's the right way. And then go back and take this like this and bring this over here and match up that edge. I have found it's much easier to get them basically, depending on how true your cut was, to get them basically even. All right, just like that. And then I'll get this again, and once they're folded, I'll do that. Okay, that one, this one, and to see how quickly I could get one together. If I don't run over 30 minutes and run out of ATG tape, I could put it on pause if I run out of ATG. And then go ahead and fold this one. So see how, I just want to see how quickly I can put one together and not make a mess of it. And that one. And then this one. And then the last one. That. Getting to where I can't see. Sometimes my glasses only work for a certain amount of time sometimes. And then get to this. And then like that. And get to that one. And do that. And I looked on her website at Etsy, her Etsy shop, and she has all kinds of them on there. But they're $3.99 right now. And I don't want to spend $3.99 to buy one little book. I forget how much I paid for these. I think she might have been having a sale. I had to put some more ink on my thing. Like I said, I'm using tea dye, not vintage photo. I could probably use what's the old paper? That one might have been a good one too. This dries pretty pretty light. Okay, just do this one. Okay. Line them up. Now it's kind of hard to see because it's dark. Last one out here. Okay. Line them up like this. All right. Have to flip them. I can't do both sides. Can't do both sides at once. All right. Show you how I glue them. That would be the last page. This is the first one. This is the last one. Do the first one. What I do is I turn it over, and I take my ATG, which is just about out, and I right at that seam, and then I do it down that side, down this side, and a little bit in the middle to the edge of the paper, and then I very carefully make sure that when I fold it over, I don't get it twisted like that. Maybe a little bit twisted. And then I do the same thing again with this one down the sides. I think she was using, and she even didn't recommend it, but for her demonstration, she was using a glue stick. You could use a glue stick. Glue sticks don't hold. This doesn't hold for very long. It will hold for long enough because, I didn't even, yeah, well, I got lucky. It's stuck. I'm using, whenever I glue the pages in the book, I'm using Fabri-Tac, so that's the only thing about gluing them in the book. I say, how you get them in the book? How you get them in the cover? Okay, like that, and it ends up looking like that. And then I'll go ahead sometime and put a little bit more glue on that spine, like that. Okay. I don't know. That's gonna run out here soon. And I do the same thing again for all of them. I do it all the same way. I think I just ran out of ATG tape. And make sure the edges are lined up, and then like that. I don't know. Not good. And sometimes you got to hold it because it is thin paper, and I think I am out of ATG tape. Yeah, I'm out of ATG tape. I'm going to pause this, I think, and then come back. Okay, I think I'm going again. I am. I just changed my tape. I didn't do any more. I wanted you to see the whole process. Of course, now it's not. Yeah, I guess it would be in real time since I paused it, right? Okay. Get all those over there. Okay. This way. I really did want to see. And it really isn't in real time because I got that screwed up. The cover, I made the cover. It would just be drying right now. So, okay, let's see. And he called them by name, down, no dasher. Now, it's not on It's now. Okay. All right, and this one. I would so much like to be able to play music. You know, I can't play music while I'm doing this because everything's copywritten. And I'm not fancy and have, you know, editing equipment. I do it on my phone, and then I load it from my phone, and it's raw. It is what it is, except for that little pause right there, because my phone will actually pause while recording. I don't have a fancy phone. I have a, I don't have an iPhone, let's put it that way, you know. I'm going to spend that money on that kidney I'm going to need later instead of buying a phone with it. Whew, I can't believe people pay over $1,000 for a phone. And they're not phones. I don't even know why they call them that. It's a handheld device that also makes phone calls, in my opinion. Anytime you can access the World Wide Web from something you're holding in your hand, which is all science fiction, by the way. Okay, got them all together, right? Now we're almost done. Actually, put that away. What I do is I get them all where I need them, and I hold them together, get them like this. The spines at the bottom, the edges all even as I can get them. And then I put this over here before I put my clip to keep it. These clips are great, but they'll dig into the paper and make an indentation. So, well, I need to go down there a little bit more. Okay. And I'm going to ink that right there a little bit more. I'm going to take the one I had made previously, not the one I made on camera. I'm going to shape it up a little bit more. Okay. And I chose this one because it actually says a visit from St. Nicholas. And what I do is I don't use the Cosmic Shimmer glue. I use this glue that's coming out of its container right here. No, get down. Get down. Get down. Trip, get down. Yeah, he listens to me like, no. And I put, I don't know if you can see, I put some down the spine, dot it. I kind of make it thick because it's got to seep up into those pages. And those pages. And I still gotta go ahead and put a little bit on the edge of the pages too. And this, I like this because it really won't run. What would really be good for this also is, what am I thinking? Heavy duty craft glue. Thick, what am I thinking of? Okay, and then I just go ahead and set it down in there. Try to get it even, more or less, top to bottom and side to side. If you don't, it's no big deal. And then I kind of hold it down, pull this up, squeeze that closed, and do this. And look. Looks pretty good. And then I just set it over here to dry. And you end up with one of these. So, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and continue to make these. I want to make all the ones that I had. And there's that one we just made here on camera. I want to do all of these because I don't know how long my fingers are actually going to last. So, this is the mini books from my Porch prints, and you might want to give them a try. If you look right there, you can see that one should have been trimmed off. Don't need a little more ink. All right, everybody, thanks for watching. Hope you weren't too bored, and I will talk to you later. Bye.